Thanks for holding down the fort, Griffin.
He's a good warm-up act. Hi, all.
Shabbat Shalom, almost Shavua Tov.
Almost Shavua Tov. Oh.
Hope you all had a nice Shabbat today. It was a little gloomy, but it was nice and cool.
Yeah, a little June gloom.
Earlier it was very sunny. But...
Well, we had a 20-minute window where it did.
Yes.
It was.
And we'd like to, welcome. I know there's going to be people from the Washington area, and there's going to be from Ann Arbor, Michigan. My parents. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Opa.
And
to my Saba Shaul. Well, he's not my Saba, but he's the girl's Saba. Don't you notice that? Like, we never call your father Dad anymore. We call him Opa.
No, he's Opa.
Is that how it is in your families? Do write us in and let us know. So Alan Leonard says Neil Young and Van Morrison.
Ooh, I know one Neil Young.
Yeah.
I know one Neil Young like that. My daughter knows better.
And Sis Klein, we are so excited to share. Oh, yeah. Sis wrote Bette Midler, which I had no idea how many good songs she actually really wrote. And Simon and Garfunkel.
We have Simon and Garfunkel. Well, where's the...
Oh, the actual thing.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see. This is always that moment.
Right.
I don't think that's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Live now. It's amazing.
There we go.
So
what do we do? Do we
just
click on there?
Correct. There it is.
Oh, captions. Can we take captions off? I don't know.
No, captions will be good.
Oh.
Rachel! Hi, Helene, and two other people. It's like a mystery. Wow.
They won't tell us the other people. Oh, there's pictures.
Oh, we were just talking about you, sis. There's pictures.
These pictures. These are the people.
Okay, Rachel, Helene.
Jeff Bernstein.
We hope you play along.
I'm really sorry, Jeff, but I don't think we're going to have... I don't think I'm going to do any Steely Dan, but maybe someday we could learn one of those.
And Tamir and family, Shavua Tov. Oh, almost. Wait, I did tell my mom I would send her exactly this link. I don't know if she needs it, but I'm going to send it to her. Okay.
So one thing, I did put new strings on, so if I'm going to have to tune a little bit more, that's why. And it's good because it actually makes... This guitar was sounding a little old, because it is old. I bought this guitar with my mom in 1978.
Oh,
we were walking in the street on our way to the guitar store, and there was a guy waking up, sleep in the evening on the street, and he looks up at us and he says, "Hello, young lovers, how was the weekend?" And my mother was very flattered that he would call her a young lover.
Wait, I don't know.
You remember that, Mom?
I don't know that they're on yet, because she just asked, they can't seem to find it. Uh-oh, you'll have to tell that whole story again, and it's a good one, too. It's a real... Oh,
no,
okay, wait, first I do this.
they're going to have to go back to the beginning.
Share. Shoot.
All right.
Oh, no.
Hello, Fort Manim.
Copy link, that's what it is. Hello, 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 hello. A simple word that everybody knows. So sing with me, and this is how it goes. The adults are like, what is that?
That is our hello song.
Okay, here we go. But speaking of Slim and Lulu, we are thinking of having a Temple Manual host the Slim and Lulu event. It's a whole day now. Wow. Hi, Pamela Bennett. Bernie, yay. I saw you this morning on the Zoom call, Bernie and family, and I wanted to fully introduce myself, but I'm so glad you guys are here. Happy Father's Day in advance. All right, here we go.
Well, actually, once we say Shavua Tov, if we observe Father's Day like a Jewish holiday, it actually begins tonight. So we'll get started with our Havdallah and saying goodbye to Shabbat. We have our three symbols again. We have wine for joy. We have spices for the sweetness of Shabbat. Light. Many-wicked light. Actually, according to Jewish law, you only need 2 candles that are put together. So if you didn't have a Havdalah candle like this, you could just take 2 candles, and you could take the 2 lights and you put those 2 candles right next to each other, and that light that it makes would be a Havdalah candle.
But a little unknown fact, I don't even think he knows. I realized this Shabbat we were out of Shabbat candles. We only have Havdallah candles. So can we do that in reverse?
I don't think it happens in reverse.
Lisa said that Alyssa got so excited. And Danielle's with us. Hi, Pamela, and hi, Danielle Soto. It's very exciting. Okay. Oh, I hope my mom
This represents the light of all the days of the week. It's like all of the regular days of the week come together to make the kind of light that's for Shabbat. But I think for us, as we look at this light, that it represents the light inside of us. And we have just a little bit of an extra light inside of us on Shabbat so that we can reflect and we can decide what we're going to do for this week. So as we say goodbye to Shabbat, it's bitter and it's sweet. And we'll taste all of that and smell all of that and enjoy the evening together as we say goodbye. So let's just begin with a little Ayo. Hagafen. vesamim. Boremine vesamim. As we move into the prayer that distinguishes between Shabbat and the rest of the week, let's keep something in our mind that we want for this week. What would be a great situational victory for you at some point? Is it a conversation that you have to have? Is it a deal you've got to get?
Is it a congressperson or a leaflet you want to be more interested in to educate yourself? Or
is it something you want to learn more about this week? Whatever it is that you'd like to accomplish, let's put it on the table right now. Just take a moment to think about, once Shabbat leaves and we go into the week, what is it you'd like to do? Shabbat is the time for being. The week is a time for doing. So what would you like to do? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil bein kodesh l'chol hamavdil bein kodesh l'chol. Shavua Tov, everybody. We're going to start the after the ceremony part with the same song we've started each time, because this is a song we both believe in. And speaking of Cantor Lizzie Weiss, because of this song, during Havdallah, she was inspired to write the Hashkivenu prayer that she wrote to the same chord progression. Although, if the truth be known, I do a little bit of a different chord progression. But
B'Shem Amro. Lizzie, will you tell Jen Stumple that we're going to sing this right now? I can't seem to find her.
So this song says, you and I will change the world. Others have said it before, but that doesn't matter. And it's going to be hard, but that doesn't matter.
The only thing that matters is asking the questions and staying persistent about it. Hi, Katie Pio. Here we go.
אני ואתה
נשנה את העולם. אני ואתה אז יבוא כבר כולם. אמרו את זה קודם לפניי, זה לא משנה. אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. לה 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 לה.
No excuse not to sing the words really easy.
La 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 la. אמרו את זה קודם לפניי, זה לא משנה, לא משנה. אני ואתה נשנה את העולם.
You and I will start from the beginning.
אני ואתה ננסה מההתחלה.
It'll be very hard.
יהיה לנו רע,
אין דבר,
זה לא נורא. אמרו את זה קודם לפניי, זה לא משנה.
אני ואתה
נשנה את העולם, את העולם, את העולם. Dave Gillette is here. We can now really rest and begin.
Dave Gillette.
Shabbat
Did he say he was in Florida or Washington?
I don't know. I hope he's not in Florida. I hear nobody wear masks in Florida.
Nobody wear masks.
No, there's not the mask.
Nobody wear masks.
I think I broke the flow. You said you were a song leader and we had a flow.
We did.
Shavua Tov.
So we're going to just stay in the, I guess, Jewish youth group ending Havdallah set of songs. And for some reason, it's quite obvious perhaps that, there's a lot of the songs that we're thinking about have to do with like hope and dreams and prayers that we might have.
True. pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the ocean, the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
Whose song is that? You know who
Really?
wrote that? You know who wrote
No,
that?
does anybody know? Gosh, I feel like it's like,
Sounds like Naomi Shemer.
oh, Yitzchak.
Yitzchak Meno.
Oh, they sang this song at Shabbat services yesterday. You don't have to do the Hallelujah. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Give an inch.
So here's a song from the 70s that won the Eurovision Song Contest. I believe 78 might have been it, and then it was brought to Kutzkamp, and that's where we started singing it.
Dude, we sang it at Habonim
It
camp
came
as
to
well.
Kutzkamp first, and then to Habonim.
Well, you're old, so I don't know, maybe.
True.
It's oh, Harry Metzel. Hallelujah, לעולם. Hallelujah, ישירו כולם. במילה אחת בודדה, הלב מלא בהמון תודה, לעולם גם הוא איזה עולם נפלא. הללויה, עם השיר. הללויה, היום שמאיר. הללויה, על מה שהיה ומה שעוד לא היה. הללויה, הללויה, sing a song. Hallelujah, sing along.
Keep going.
Hallelujah, מה שהיה ומה שעוד לא היה. Hallelujah.
And I don't think we've sung that song since 1978.
But Yitzchak and Alicia were singing along. I'm sure other people know it.
All right. There were a couple. I got a couple hearts on that one.
Alrighty.
All right.
You know, Sis Klein,
Yes.
I'm just brought to tears. Sis used to live right near us. She ran Fred's Bakery. And for every single one of our kids, anything, she just gifted us cakes. I didn't have to touch a cake
We used to
recipe.
call Oneg Shabbat, Sis Klein Shabbat.
So when you write in, it just always warms my heart, and I want to do everything I can to honor you with this song because it was a good suggestion. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. And from a distance, there is harmony echoes of peace. It's the voice of every single man and woman. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. And there are no guns, no bombs, no disease, no hungry mouths. From a distance, we are instruments marching in a common band, playing songs of hope and playing songs of peace. And they're the songs of every single man. God is watching us, and God is watching us, and God is watching us from a distance. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I just cannot comprehend what all this fighting's for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. And it's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, and it's the heart of everyone. And God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us from a distance. Oh, God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us. Ooh, from a distance.
That was really beautiful.
Thanks. Good suggestion. That's hard.
That's a very beautiful song.
Hi, Helene. Helene's crying big tears.
Oh.
You want to do a moment of Stairway to Heaven? Just the beginning, so Auntie and...
That's all we're gonna do.
Lorette Nathan.
Because of that movie. What was the, could you type in, what was the movie where you weren't allowed, like in the music store, they put a sign up that said you're not allowed to play Stairway to Heaven. You know, there might be
Somebody will know it.
on
On the what?
the YouTube also on that
Oh,
side.
yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh, sis, you're very welcome. Our friends, though, in North Carolina,
Yeah.
Never Turning Back, Pat Humphreys.
Well,
you got a friend,
we did the Lean on Me already.
We did.
We did
and Blackbird.
that.
Oh, Kumbaya, that's a good one. Okay, we did have some other...
Yeah, we had something. What about that one?
You're welcome.
We also had
yes.
a request for a Simon. Oh, that's different.
Oh, okay.
That's the other one.
This
I
one?
like that other
Yeah, I
one.
do too.
Yeah.
Where did it go? You keep... You vamp.
There it is.
Yeah. No, that's a different one. Just keep vamping.
Okay, so we could literally do only Simon and Garfunkel, and probably do 45 minutes or whatever. I don't actually know what time it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
That's the whole thing? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this is apropos too, because I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe that it's energy.
The time flies. I don't really know this beginning, but... Oh, that's not it. Wait.
He's good at learning on the spot, though.
Here it is.
He's very
This
confident.
is it. This is it. See? Gets to that point. That's where it really has to be. It has to really sound like it at that point.
That's
Oh.
true.
Ready?
April, come she will, when streams are ripe and swelled with rain. May she will stay, resting in my arms again. She'll change her tune. In restless walk she'll prowl the night. Tonight she will fly and give no warning to her flight. August, die she must. The autumn winds blow chilly and cold. September I remember. Her love once new has now grown old.
So that affair began in April and ended in September, and my parents tomorrow are going to be
Aw.
celebrating their 67th wedding anniversary.
67, yeah?
67.
It's a lot of years.
How long have we been married?
I think we're coming up on 27.
Correct.
Okay. Numbers aren't my thing.
All right.
A Song of Peace,
I do not
Finlandia.
know
Thanks,
that.
Lorette.
I do not know that.
Bernie, you come up with such good ideas, but what is Song of Peace? It's not what we sing?
I think Bernie's like a record
He's like an
producer or something. I
aficionado.
think he's a record producer.
Ah,
Like that's-
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Oh, Wayne's World, sure.
Dave Gillette, we're not doing that one. I'm telling you right now. People keep asking for that. I don't know that, and
Okay.
can't learn it. It's impossible.
Okay, I think we should do that Neil Young song. Is it Harvest Moon? Is that what you're thinking of? Oh, Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold, everybody. Turn to Heart of Gold. And then we'll do another
I'll
Hebrew
give a
song.
long
Heart
introduction.
of Gold. Lyrics. Oh, Heart of God. No, Heart of Gold. Here we go. Cross your fingers that the key's okay. Here we go.
This is the key. I wanna live. I wanna give. I'd gain a minor for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old.
searching for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold.
And I'm
Getting old.
There's a Neil Young song, although Neil Young also wrote.
I love this song.
Maybe
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
sing a little of this. This song,
think
everyone
this is a Dave
knows the
Gillette
song
fave.
Our House by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
We could do that.
Well, Crosby, that song was in, I guess the 70s, because I remember my youth group advisor driving me around in her Volvo, and she had an 8-track of this album,
wow.
and so she loved this song.
I told you, he is getting old.
And I'm getting old.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that song is Our House, and then in the 90s, I guess, they came out with another kind of a sequel to that song called This Old House. So we'll just sing a little bit of it.
Judith Carter, I like that idea. Shape my heart. Okay, here we go. This is a good song.
Midnight, that old clock keeps it. It's called This Old House if you want the lyrics.
The kids are all asleep. They sure are.
And I'm walking the floor. Keep holding that note.
It's not very professional. 5, 6, 7, 8.
And darling, I can see that you're dreaming. And I don't want to wake you up when I close the door. This old house of ours is built on dreams, and a businessman don't know what that means. There's a garden outside she works in every day.
Not me.
And tomorrow morning, a man from the bank's gonna come and take it all away.
You wanna go?
Oh, I like this one because of Father's Day.
Ah, okay, go ahead.
Lately, I've been thinking about Daddy
Are you?
and how we always made things work when the chips were down. And I know I got something inside me. There's always a light there to guide me to what can't be found. This old house of ours is built on dreams, and a businessman don't know what that means. There's a swing outside the kids play on every day, and tomorrow morning a man from the bank's gonna come and take it all away. Take it all away.
Take it all away.
Take it all away.
Take it all away.
Take it all away. Take it all away.
Danielle said we're the Jewish Sonny and Cher.
Wait, who's Sonny and who's Cher?
Oh. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. So very Laurel Canyon. Ooh.
So
okay.
that
I'm
is
going to
a
look
good
that
one
up.
for
Yeah, I was
Father's
thinking
Day.
about that
Although
too.
it's a very sad Father's Day song. So this Cat's in the Cradle.
We'll only do the happy lyrics then.
There's no happy lyrics in this song.
Sure, the beginning. Yeah, we'll do the first verse and the last verse.
No, we can do it. I think that's a good choice for a Father's Day weekend.
We're not going to do all these verses.
Okay, all right. Well, we can we'll skip when he comes home from college.
Yeah.
We don't need that one.
No, we're in it. We're living it.
So it's a Harry Chapin song, and so the two things Harry Chapin I really remember because he was the first concert I ever went to, like a concert where you're smelling things that you never knew existed, and I just had never been to a rock. I never listened to anything but classical music till I was about 15. So I went to a Harry Chapin concert, and then I think must have been 80 or 81. I was driving in my car on a very deserted country road, and I turned the radio on, and there's a great Harry Chapin song, and they announced that he'd been killed in a car accident on the Long Island Expressway. And I remember distinctly driving and listening to his music. Dark road with just the lights and the road in front of you. You couldn't see anything around. And just sat listening to his songs for about a half hour until I got to my destination. It's like those two moments in my life are Harry Chapin moments. And the weird part about that is that I only know this Harry Chapin song. I don't really know a million Harry Chapin songs, but anyway, that was a long story.
No, I never heard that story. That's why it's good to do these. You learn about your husband of many years.
The child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual. But that's a little low. It's a little low.
It felt good.
It didn't feel good for me.
Okay.
So let me just put it up a tiny bit. Even one note would be better.
Oh yeah.
A child arrived just the other day. Came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before knew it. And as he grew, he said, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. I'm gonna be like you." That's way too low for me.
Wow.
It's really, I can't believe that. Did I ever sing the song? Because I know the chorus, which means I sang it at one point in my life. Here we go.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I'm gonna be like you, and the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know I'll have a good time then.
My son turned 10 just the other day. Said, "Thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw?" I said, "Not today, got a lot to do." He said, "That's okay," as he walked away. But his smile never dimmed. He said, "I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him."
And the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know I'll have a good time then.
No, we have to do this because this is where it changes. Here we go.
Well, he came
From college just the other day.
so much like a man, I just had to say, "Son, I'm proud of you.
Can you sit for a while?" He shook his head and he said with a smile, "What I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please?" And the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. I know we'll have a good time then.
This is the last verse. It's not that long. It's 4 verses. That is a lot.
I've
Long since retired and my son moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, "I'd like to see you if you don't mind. mine. You said I'd love to death if I could find the time. You see my new jab's the hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you. It's sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, a boy was just like me. A boy was just like me. And the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time
Wow.
That's a very
His eyes are all
sad
teary.
Father's Day song. That's kind of like a warning. Don't do that. Spend time with your child.
Ike's gonna go lead their Havdallah.
Okay, I think we.
Oh, Joyce Yaffe, tell me. Tell me why you're crying, my son?
Oh,
I don't know that you know.
yeah. You know what? We'll write that down and we'll put that on the list of songs. But we only have one more because Michelle's sister her birthday was like yesterday, and our brother-in-law's birthday is like tomorrow. So we're gonna go and be physically and socially distant from them, which means we're gonna be physically distant from them with our masks on, and we're also not going to talk to them. That's the socially distant part.
I love that he's explaining this whole thing.
We're physically and socially.
But Bernie, I also looked up the lyrics, Bernie Fisher, of A Song of Peace.
Yes.
And I think that's incredible. So we'll learn
We'll
that.
learn.
for next
We'll
week.
look at that one. We did have one we were thinking about ending.
Yes, we did.
Ah.
Okay. By the way, this is a Dan Fogelberg song, and I think it's like the first and only song I ever learned on the guitar. I highly suggest you look it up on YouTube if you don't know it, because it's a very inspiring video he put out, and the words are super simple. And I'm going to use Gambler as a metaphor. I think there's a place in the world for the person who wants to take risks and make it a better place. That's what it means to me, in case you were wondering. There's a place in the world for a gambler. There's a burden that only he can bear. There's a place in the world for a gambler, and he sees. Oh, yes, he sees, and he sees. Oh, yes, he sees. There's a song in the heart of a woman that only the truest of loves can release. There's a song in the heart of a woman, set it free, oh, set it free, set it free, oh, set it free.
Shavua Tov, everybody.
Shavua Tov.
Hope you have such a great week. And I don't know if we're going to see you next week, but
maybe we'll see some of you on our doorstep tomorrow as we collect the lunch bags. It's not our doorstep.
It's not our doorstep. It's not ours.
Drop things off.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.